It is essential to build cultural intelligence within your team. But how do you do it? One of the ways that we did this at Computek College was potlucks. It sounds very simple and perhaps sometimes scary if you're not a good cook, but everyone bringing their cultural dishes to an event really helped us connect culturally. It helped us recognize that there were differences in our cultures, in the different types of food that we brought. But I think very important, especially for team building, is recognizing that there were a lot of similarities. What are other activities that you can do with your team that bring Western and Eastern thoughts together? Sometimes it helps when it's not as professional as you would like, but really a fun team building activity that respects the differences and reminds us that we all have common elements that connect us all. Recognizing the value of local insights is critical when you're looking at a global community. For example, the Bangladeshi community in Bangladesh, in the UK, in Canada, in the US are the same, but also completely different. So understanding the local nuances with that community is quite critical. First, I think an important step is to see what are the important organizations that are active and engaged in that community, who are the local leaders, and really start to build relationships with them so you understand the local nuances that are occurring. Again, Bangladeshis in many different parts of the world have these common threads, but each of these communities are unique in their own country. The same happens in the Tamil community, in the Chinese community, and in many different communities and cultures. So what are the steps you can take? Build relationships with the local organizations, with the local leaders, embed yourself with them, understand them, make your interpretations, and then act. Cultural nuances can be really important to consider when doing business or working globally. An example of a cultural nuance is eye contact. In many cultures, especially in Western cultures, eye contact is really important. It builds trust, it builds engagement. But in other cultures, it can be quite rude. When I was in Bangladesh, I was having a conversation with someone and really trying to make eye contact with that person to establish a trusted relationship. However, this person continued to shift and turn as we were having this conversation. It really opened my eyes. At first, I didn't understand, of course, but it really opened my eyes to the understanding that in this culture, eye contact or direct eye contact was not appropriate. Rather, it was quite rude. So when you're going into another country, exploring your career or thinking about expanding your business, keep cultural nuances top of mind.